2019, three-time Pac-12 champion. And for Trent Hidlay, the pride of Lewistown, Pennsylvania, phenomenal career at North Carolina State. I know, Christian, you're excited for this showdown.
Can't wait for it. Old rivals have been all Zahid, but Trent Hidlay getting better every time out. New look Zahid Valencia now at the Cowboy Wrestling Club in Oklahoma State. He's been looking good so far overseas. Now getting tested here domestically against maybe one of the guys he's going to have to beat to make the world team at 86 kilograms. And right in their way, it's that underhook from Trent Hidlay. That's exactly where he wants to be, Shane.
He loves those underhooks. Of course, Valencia, another one of those guys, he can beat you in so many ways. I'm not so sure, Christian, there's anything he can't do. And that is going to be two confirmed for Valencia. The early lead, 20 seconds in. Valencia coming off gold medal performances at the Dan Kolov in Bulgaria and at the Grand Prix Zagreb Open in Croatia. Of course, last September fell to David Taylor for that world team spot at 92 kilos.
Zahid went to that front headlock where he puts people out. In this very building, I watched him put a guy unconscious with that front headlock. Gets it on so tight, and then he was able to run behind. Kind of creates that pressure there, then he can get the go behind. So that's how Zahid Valencia strikes first. He really, everyone talks about his single legs, his duck unders. Very complete offensive wrestler, really strong go behinds.
Lost to Aaron Brooks, 7-6 at the Olympic trials in the Challenge Tournament final. Of course, Brooks would go on to beat David Taylor, get that Olympic spot. 145, Zahid leading at 2-0. What's impressed you most watching Zahid over the years?
His offense. I mean, this is a guy that scored takedowns against David Taylor, Jordan Burroughs, Kyle Dake, Aaron Brooks. That's a very, very exclusive list. He can score on the best in the world.
And you mentioned Jordan Burroughs. He was on a FloWrestling card, Valencia, back in November of 2020. He lost to Burroughs, but he was up 4-0 after the first period.
Yeah.
So you're right. Oh, there's that underhook from Hidlay.
He got Jordan with a duck under and a single leg.
Valencia Final X in 2022, lost to David Taylor. Third at the Olympic trials in April of 2021, lost to Bo Nickel in that semifinal. Final X in 2018, lost to Kyle Dake. I mean, you look at his resume, it's like a lot of guys like Dake, Taylor, and Burroughs, they've shattered a lot of dreams.
No question, and he's been right there so many times. You talk about the narrow loss to David, to Kyle Dake, to Aaron Brooks. Now he said, hey, I got to change it up. I got to do something different. Makes the move, goes to train with the guy that just beat him, David Taylor, in Stillwater, Oklahoma. He said, this is how I've got to get to my next level. I need to change it up.
30 seconds left, first period. Hidlay mentioned Zahid winning that tournament in Croatia. Hidlay was third, a bronze medalist at that same event. Inside of 10 seconds. And the 2022 U23 World Silver, Trent Hidlay trails it 3-0 after the first period.
Good first period, and you know, Trent Hidlay having a hard time getting to his hooks, having a hard time creating those offensive opportunities. I'm curious if Zahid's gonna change it up and attack a little bit more.
The stars are in the house. There is Kennedy Blades here inside Extreme Arena. The national tournament a couple of weeks away. The Hawkeyes qualifying all 10 weight classes, just dominant under head coach Clarissa Chun. So Hidlay, what's the answer against a guy like Zahid? How does Hidlay get back into this match?
You got to get in tight. You got to get that right side underhook going. You got to close distance. That's what's really hard with Zahid Valencia. He's a great hand fighter. He can snap as well. You see those level change fakes from Zahid, keeping Trent at bay.
Hidlay, two-time national finalist, four-time ACC champ, third highest winning percentage at NC State behind Nick Wisdowski and his brother Hayden. Looking to solve the puzzle that is Zahid Valencia. 30 seconds into the second period. There's that underhook once again. I think with Zahid, Christian, he's so fluid.
Can really wrestle out of every position really well. There's not a scenario you can put him in where he's not a danger to score.
Hidlay last April, third at the Olympic trials at 86 kilos. Valencia 3-0 lead. 2 minutes showing on the clock here in this second period. David Carr and Daichi Takatani, Spencer Lee and Masanosuke Ono to follow. Our co-main event, and then the main event yet to come here on FloWrestling Night in America, as Hidlay is hit for passivity. Yeah, you said it, Christian, with Zahid Valencia now moving to Stillwater to train with the Cowboys. Takes some getting used to seeing him in that singlet that says Cowboys across the fronts.
Yeah, I've been seeing him wrestle for Arizona State since, the 2016-17 season. Definitely a change-up. A lot of different faces on the move to different RTCs. They just added Joey McKenna as well. Young there to go along with the new staff at Oklahoma State.
Slower pace here in the second period.
Yeah, surprised did not see Zahid try to get to that left-handed single there. He fired it. And then you see how Trent can kind of just pounce with that underhook, trying to explode through, but can't do it now. I don't know if a little stinger here for Trent. Yeah, I'm not sure what it was. He's holding his leg.
Yeah, he looks like he's in some pain. I believe it's his left shoulder. Jameel Kelly out there addressing Trent Hidlay. 57 seconds left in this second period. Here's another glance at that last sequence.
Right here, just a hard collision. He's back up on his feet. Looks like he's all right, thank goodness.
Gets a round of applause from this Coralville crowd, and we're back at it. And Hidlay has really picked up his intensity. I mean, just both these guys, hard hand fights. And Valencia now behind Hidlay. 3 points got to be down for the two. Hidlay, great defense. Valencia looking to break him down, and he's got two more, and it's 5-0. Working on a high guts.
When flurries happen, it's usually good for Zahid Valencia. Hidlay had to turn it up. He had to get a little more aggressive. And it wasn't too long after that Zahid found his way to a takedown. As he looks gutted into the sweep. Good job by Hidlay kicking out of that. 14 seconds to go.
Front headlock here for Zahid. And he's going to chase down a single leg. And it is going to be a 5-0 final. 5-0 final for Zahid Valencia. Off to a hot start here in 2025.
We'll see who winds up at 86. There could be some prizes headed to that weight class, but right now, Zahid Valencia looks like the man to hold down 86 for Team USA.
Valencia 3 in the first period, 2 more in the seconds.
Started with that goal behind. Really waited for Trent Hidlay